everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to episode 94 of In Focus Friday. Last week we had a look at the Swiss Miss, the golden Helvetia coin, which I picked up from the London Coin Fair. I actually picked up two of them, one in a graded slab and one outside of a slab, and we compared the two together and talked about why both were the same price. So very interesting coin, interesting topic. If you haven't checked it out, please do go have a look. The link is down in the description below. Now, as you can see, the winner from last week's vote was the MSagan monkey, and we can easily understand why, because it's absolutely amazing. The poor little prospector bars and the bull and bear round will be returning at the end of this episode, but they're going to be facing a very, very special piece indeed. So make sure you stick around to the end of the episode and cast your vote for what you want to see next time. Now, just before we jump in and have a look at the MSagan monkey here, I wanted to share with you guys a cool little piece which I've just finished this week, and it's very interesting indeed. Not featured it on any of my pouring videos because I didn't have the camera rolling, but basically I was just doing a throwaway pour at the end of my pouring cycle, and I poured it into the eagle bar mold, and it took this awesome shape of this eagle in flight, and so I've had it all hallmarked and ready to go. So if you're interested in this piece, it's very cool indeed. Antiqued it as well, so it really does look amazing. I just love the way the silver's come right up to its head. Anyway, if you're interested in it, it's over on my website, backyardbullion.com. Do go over there and have a look, but I just wanted to share that with you guys now. Now, the MSagan monkey, here it is. So MSagan has featured on In Focus Friday before. I've picked up a number of little pieces from him, including a really very cool big axe, and I showed that axe in a very fun video where we did a kind of overview of the Backyard Bullion silver armory that we would use to fight off those werewolf zombies in an apocalyptic scenario. And MSagan had seen that, because not only did I get this monkey in a fantastic trade, he sent over a Brucey bonus, which is this absolutely awesome hand-poured sandcast Bowie knife, and I'm absolutely blown away with it because it is absolutely tiny. Here's the COAs for the two things that he sent me here. I mean, what a generous chap. It's just a really special thing. You know, these sandcast pieces are not easy to make by any stretch, and something this small. This is 2.2 grams. Now you can see here, this is all his details. If you're interested in checking out MSagan's stuff, go over to his Instagram or YouTube, or just drop him an email. He's also on Metals Mafia, so really good guy. Very, very happy to do trades with him and purchase stuff off him as well. And he's got these metal COAs, which is a really important thing. I love the fact that he's got a metal COA. COAs are so important. They look really good, and I'm very impressed with these metal ones, so tip for the future. But anyway, he sent this Bowie knife as a little Brucey bonus when he did this trade with us, and I was so grateful and blown away from it. Really is amazing. And he said just to have it to add to the silver armory, so thank you very much for that. We now have a little bit of an addition to add to that armory. Maybe one day we'll do another video with a catch-up. But I've also eyed a few other bits of weaponry that he's been making recently, which are very cool indeed. But here is the pièce de la résistance, so to speak. This is the piece we've all been looking forward to looking at, the MSagan monkey. This is his kind of signature piece. You know, his logo, as you can see from his COAs, is a kind of monkey's head. This one has come out to 1 ounce, actually just over 1 ounce, but he's given it the COA of 1 ounce troy. And I don't know exactly what he's used to cast this from, but it must be, and you can see it's double-sided there, it must be a piece from a board game or something, you know, one of those games where the monkeys hang off trees and you've got to knock them off or something like that. But whatever he's used to cast it, it's taken the detail incredibly well. Of course, it's sand cast, and he showed me a picture of it in the middle of production, and there was a giant, great big spur coming off one of, I think it was this hand. So he pours it upright like this, so the silver takes all its time to go down, because if you have it horizontal like that, then it would be very difficult to kind of pour it in and get it to take all of the long edge of the arms and corners and everything. So, but there we go, there it is. It is absolutely awesome. Sandcasting, as I've talked about before, is a really difficult thing to do. It's not easy by any stretch, and I explained when I was producing my globes why I didn't want to go for sand casting. It's just so difficult, and you know, you've got to have a lot of patience, a lot of skill with the sand as well, and then of course pouring it in there is not easy too. So this is a really high quality piece of silver, hand poured silver community stack. It's going to be really nice to see alongside all of my other pieces when I do another sort of update on the community stack in the future. But for right now, we have it hanging. We actually have it hanging on like a little sideboard shelf above our TV. So it's really cool. And we've got the little Bowie knife stuck into a little hole that we've made in there, so it's kind of looks like the knife stuck in the board next to the monkey. But it's really cool, really nice display piece, and that's one thing that's really nice to see about hand-poured silver, is that it's not just a coin. You can get it out, you can play with it, you can touch it. And in fact, this was the whole reason that we got this, because Mrs. Backyard Bullion made this choice. We were looking at Mike's array of different pieces that he made, and we were doing a straight-up trade, 1 ounce for 1 ounce, and he basically just had a look at my stuff, chose a 1 ounce silver forum bar, and we had a look at his stuff. Originally I'd chosen a Winchester rifle and a couple of other small pieces, but then Mrs. Backyard Bullion got involved, had a look and said, no, I want a monkey, and so we did, and here is the monkey. But Mike is a very, very cool chap, very good community member, and the problem is, and I had a good old chat with him over Instagram, and he has not sent a lot of stuff over to the UK, just simply because it's very difficult for people in the UK to get hold of this stuff at a decent price when you factor in shipping and obviously import duty charges that might come from purchasing silver from the USA, and which is a real shame. So what I was hoping to do, for those of you who are in the UK at the moment and would like to possibly get hold of some of Mike's sand-cast hand-poured silver, I was hoping maybe that we could do some arrangement by which we can do a group order from him. So we basically have a look at what he's got. If you want something that he makes, we then basically ship it over to myself, and then I distribute it out to everybody, and we all share. If there's a big import charge, well, it wouldn't be that big, but it would be maybe sort of £10–15 between us. But if you get like 5 or 6 people, that's only going to be a couple of pounds each rather than £15 each. And obviously postage onwards to you, but then you're overall you're paying less, I think, for postage. So if you're in the UK and you'd like to get hold of some of Mike Sagan's stuff, then please do let me know, and then we can talk with Mike about what is practical and what pieces he might be able to supply as kind of a group order situation over here, because he's a really, really good chap, really nice person to do business with, and I would highly recommend it. But of course, if you're in the UK, getting it from him is pretty tough with the kind of import duties and postage charges as well. So let me know down in the comment section if you're based in the UK and you'd like to have a go at that, and you'd like to get involved in the group order. Nothing guaranteed, it just is going to depend on who's keen, who's not keen, and all of that jazz. Then let me know, or you can drop me an email to byb@backyardbullion.com, and we can link up, and then obviously I'll link up with Mike in the future as well. So yeah, there we go. That is the Mike Sagan stuff. Let me know your thoughts on the monkey and the Bowie knife, and let me know how you or how many Mike Sagan pieces you have in your community stack already, or if it has inspired you to get some. Do let me know. I'd love to hear that. Now, items returning from last week. Prospector bars. We've got 2 of them. They've been here for the last month or so, 6 weeks even. One day, hopefully, they'll get on there, because they are very cool little bars as well, and lots to talk about. We also have a Bull and Bear round, the Caveat Ventador round, and nothing is more relevant than this right now, with the huge spikes and ups and downs we've had in the silver and gold markets over this last couple of weeks. So if you'd like to see that and talk about that, then please do let me know. And then the newest piece, which sadly is probably going to blow those 2 out the water, because I know you're all little magpies and you like to see expensive shiny things. We have the 1 ounce gold coin, which I shared last Wednesday, the Britannia. So if you'd like to see that in more detail, if you'd like to know a little bit more about this coin, about the design, about everything, about old school Britannias, then please do vote down below for the Britannias. And if you would like to purchase this eagle, don't forget to head on over to backyardbullion.com. It's on the website right now as I'm filming this. Hopefully it'll still be there by the time this video goes live. But it's a very cool piece, really unique, and if you'd like to grab it and support my channel, then please do. Otherwise, if you like this video and you like In Focus Friday, certainly if you liked the Mike Sagan monkey, then please put a thumbs up on this video and share it around on your social media. That would be very helpful for everything that I do here on my channel. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the alarm bell, because I put videos like this out every Friday. I've also got my Ponderous Wednesdays videos and Hand-Poured Silver Sundays. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the alarm bell, get a notification when those videos go live in the future. Otherwise, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend ahead. And please remember to make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.